Due to the dynamic nature of tabletop RPGs, the topics that may be discussed or played in these games are not suitable for all audiences. The level of content maturity is considered 16 plus and your discretion is advised. Hello everybody. How's it going? Welcome in. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Welcome to an episode of Stargazers. Today we're going to be playing the final game of this year. Final game of 2024. We're going to put it behind us. It's going to be in the past. And there it is. Stargazers in the past. We gaze forward towards the stars into 2025. Stargazers. As I just said, today is the last tabletop RPG game of the year. We're going to be skipping next week and the week after in order to give ourselves some time to celebrate the holidays with our friends, family, loved ones, etc. If you're here for the tabletop content, you can go check out my YouTube at youtube.com/Phandara World, where all of the VODs are, and you can catch up there with all of our episodes. All there. If you are already caught up to date, then, well, it's going to be 2 weeks before we get into our new game or next game. The 9th of January is going to be the game following this one. The 9th of January, January 9th. With that said, I know this is not technically tabletop content, but I would like to promote a sponsor time. I'm sponsored. This stream is sponsored by me. I'm sponsoring it. I'm sponsoring myself. It's me. I'm doing a charity event this weekend, the 21st and 22nd, Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be an all-day thing. It's not a 24-hour stream, but it is going to be all day for those of you who can make it. Starts at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it will go for a long time. We've got a lot of events and guests coming on, and segments and donation incentives and all of that good stuff. So come swing on by. If you need someone to hang out with, I'll be here doing a bunch of stuff, doing it up good, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you, and if not, that's cool. If you can't make it, the donation link is already open underneath this video player in my About section. You can scan the QR code or just click it. If you're on a browser, just click it. You don't have to scan it with your phone. And it will take you to the donation page where it will show you everything that I'm doing there. And you can donate in advance if you can't make it. A lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff there. Gotta say, I probably did too much again my first time around, but I wanted to take it really serious, as I always do. And I'm really excited to be putting on a show in general, but really proud of what I've done so far, and I know there's gonna be snags and hitches, but really glad to finally be doing a charity stream. It's something that I've wanted to do for a long time. So please come hang out, check it out, and if you're so inclined, donate wherever you can. Every little bit goes a long way. With that said, let's get our players in here so that we can get this game on the go. Hello!
Greetings, foul.
Greetings, foul
human.
beast.
Beast.
I had to think for a sec.
I didn't.
Didn't want to accidentally spit out some sort of, like, elf or something. It's like, whoa, hey, wait, I love elves. I didn't mean to say that.
I have a friend who's an elf.
I have a friend who's an elf. I didn't.
I can't hate elves.
I never invite him for sleepovers because, well, obvious, but like, because they don't sleep.
There's an elf inside all of us.
That's scary.
It's
I
true.
didn't come to your game to be spooked.
Everyone's 75% elf because you can't spell self without elf.
True.
I see.
I'm part dog.
Bjork! Well, you're also part, like, dude,
Human.
apparently.
I'm part human in the ways that matter. I think that came out wrong.
I was talking about the Damien part, but yeah, I guess your penis is human as well.
I was talking about the penis part.
Right, I was...
Oh man.
You already know.
Red rocket. Yum.
We just have to...
Ew.
We're just gonna have to wait
Yeah.
for Darwin's relationship with Kara to progress through the social links. And then we'll just be like, so girl, spill the beans. What's he got?
What are the balls like?
Inquiring minds ought to know.
Is it like a
Ria's
human
totally
dick
the
in a
type to
sheath?
gossip like that, just like, so... You know.
I
Conversation
know she
that
is.
all parents have with their kids is the bees and the balls.
Jeez.
So yes, just to
Bees in the balls, that's funny
well,
actually.
yeah, we're just gonna segue, really sharp segue. Apologies, we were late today because I was having technical difficulties, but apparently my mic is great. It's just better now. It's just better. There's nothing wrong with it. Apparently, it's. There's gonna be something wrong. I swear. We're gonna find something. I just hope it's not during the weekend. But anyways, apparently my mic is better. Can hear everything, and it's clear. It's crystal.
Beautiful.
Now I can haunt Darwin more because I can whisper in his ear like this.
I don't like that.
ASMR.
I don't like that.
I wonder how the voices are gonna go now.
Oh god.
Like,
yeah.
I bet they're gonna come through super clear.
It does sound crisper though. You didn't change any settings or anything?
Oh well, I
He
had
had
to
a
reset
problem,
everything.
and then it just got better. I don't... It's wild.
I mean, I
over
flicked
here.
your audio at one time. But you didn't really have to touch anything, and then all of a sudden it got better.
You mean last week during the Game Awards?
Yeah.
My OBS just wanted to be touched, and I clicked on it, and then it got better.
Yeah,
Aw,
yeah, the
Yeah.
thing.
You just need to be affectionate sometimes.
You just
Yeah.
need to give it some attention.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
being dramatic.
It'll treat you well. You just, yeah. Aw, how cute.
I was
Yeah,
about to do a
dramatic.
bit where I pat my microphone, but that's probably gonna be really loud and bad.
Yeah.
Do it anyway.
No.
Okay.
No. RIP headphone users. No.
Don't we have
That's
to
me.
No
test it?
thanks.
It's true.
Not on stream.
No.
Oh.
During break.
You guys
No
really want
breaks.
your ears to be destroyed that badly?
I don't know how to talk. I'm just curious. Like we talked about it for so long now that I gotta know.
Every test has worked.
Yeah.
Every test has worked. Anyways, I didn't tell you guys this, but no break today. Anyways, getting into the game because here we go. Episode 22.
This episode of Stargazers was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
I wish that were true.
I mean, isn't it kind of technically true?
No,
People are-
'cause the definition of that is people in person.
Semantics.
Times have changed.
I'm a people in person.
Oh.
The implication of studio audience implies that everyone is in one room together.
Okay, we are. All right, times have changed. We are in a virtual studio, and our audience is virtual.
In front of a live
It's still the-
studio audience.
still the lingo.
Hello.
The link is cool.
I can't figure out a way to make it work.
I know you guys are trying, but that's not how it works.
Alright, well, I won't rest until you get featured on The Tonight Show, buddy.
Well, long way.
The night show.
It's gonna be a long way until this game's even profitable. So that's a thing. Let's get there first. Let's zero out first, and then we can think about publicity.
No, I'd rather immediate, overwhelming success, thank you.
Too much. I would probably shut down the game. That's too much attention all at once.
Oh my god, that'd be crazy!
I could not handle that.
No! You started all this to develop a community. If it happened overnight, it'd be a shame if you shut it down.
If I went from 5 people to 800,000 people all at the same time, I would probably just click the stop streaming button immediately.
I'd shit live.
And then your channel would get banned. And then your channel would just be banned.
It was an accident.
I mean, I guess that's true.
Okay, well.
I don't have a recap, I'm sorry. Someone else will have to do it today.
Any volunteers?
Not me.
I feel like that was implied.
Oh.
by the fact that you said you didn't have a recap. Anyways, Darwin and Shell play with each other in the hallways of infinite space and subconsciousness, and have some fun, and don't know what's going on the outside, and stuff happens where they peer into each other's minds, looking and glimpsing at memories of what once was or what might have been. Darwin's body is potentially taken over, but regains control. Shell's body was definitely taken over and regains control. You get to Kara's room when you regain consciousness, having destroyed everything. And then you get helicoptered out to the next helicopter pad, where then you're just transferred over to Traces Corporation's helicopter. And now you have to submit to the board, who want you to undergo a patch. System update, as you will.
Yeah.
You know, I'm starting to think that we all have our own Damien inside of us. It's just that Shells is like bloodthirsty and a beast. That's my working theory.
It is what it is,
Why is mine
Calculating?
like a dark Damien?
You
Kind of a
fucking
little
got
dog,
Lex
isn't it?
Luthor. You got the worst fucking role. You got a super genius inside of you.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I don't know. It's really interesting either way, so.
I don't
Got that
know.
dog in you.
I got that dog in me. Sorry, it's a thing. Yeah.
Dog.
You know.
I play too much Overwatch. Sorry. I cry. Yeah.
So, to set the scene once again, Shell, you arrive at Trace's headquarters, where you are secured into a meeting room by yourself, taking that moment to rest. And as soon as you are asked for again, they immediately escort you down into the hidden floors, where you are to meet with your doctor, who's been flown in, as this is an emergency operation. As you walk into the room, it looks like he is waiting for you, and as soon as you close the door, he asks you, "How is this going to go?"
Well, I'm here, aren't I?
Do you intend to go through with this surgery?
Out of
After we had
curiosity.
so delicately conversed last time, I had hoped not to see you again.
Why? Why not? It seems like you've been at this for a while now. Why then? Why stop then?
I can't give you a good reason.
Can we have a conversation about this first?
About something besides this surgery?
Sure.
What do you imply here?
So, I know you're my doctor, right?
course.
Who are you, though, outside of that, to me? If this is going to reverse all of this knowing everything anyway, why not just tell me? Have more questions than that, but I need to reel myself in a little bit.
Because if you knew, that would be another obstacle down the line. Make an insight check.
What? I'm gonna have to, goddamn. Insight. We are off to a strong start, aren't we?
He's
That's okay.
definitely choosing his words very carefully.
Yeah, I just can't read between them. How would it be an obstacle if I were to submit to this? Would
I
you tell him?
couldn't explain to you. You
Could
don't have the
you-
clearance.
Oh my god. Okay. Everything's monitored, I get that. Kind of why I was hoping you would come over to my house and we could talk a little bit more, but... Okay. What do you know about what happened? Because I don't know much of what happened. Do I get to know that much at least?
About what that happened?
The incident at the hospital.
I wasn't told very much. I heard that there was some kind of lashing out, that you were not yourself.
And is that what keeps happening?
I don't know. I haven't seen the footage yet, but characteristics are in line.
Were there any casualties?
This time, many.
How many?
When I was being transferred, that number was roughly 300. But that will grow.
Why would... Why would that grow?
To get an accurate count, you need to take time.
Oh, shit. Okay. Okay.
For example, we don't know how many casualties happened immediately after an earthquake, do we?
No, I understand. I just didn't think it was that bad.
You climbed through 4 floors.
What do you mean I climbed through 4 floors?
You destroyed the ceiling to climb onto the floor of 4 different floors.
What in the hell? It doesn't make any sense, I don't. Okay. So what's gonna happen with this patch?
The same thing that happens every time.
Can preserve nothing?
He doesn't answer that question.
You have some sort of personal stake in this, and I just don't understand what it is or what it could be, or for how long you've been doing this exactly. But it's been a long time, and I want to be able to trust you. But I don't want to forget everything. I understand the need for it, but I don't want to forget everything.
Make a persuasion check. The DC is 18.
Nar!
Oh, wait, how do you have a +6? You have a +4 in charisma.
Wowzers.
That level 4
Yeah.
bump.
It is.
You won't forget, per se. You just won't remember.
It doesn't really help you understand that it's not very clear to me that does
You
that
are based off of one of the older models of an android. Back then, they were very machine-oriented. And as you know, we've come a long way now. Many of your functions, physically, are made in order to replicate the race that you inhabit. So, you have a technologically functioning heart that beats like it would if it was organic. But before, that wasn't a thing. Make a technology roll, please, to see if you can understand what he's implying.
a I'm also a little sus because of a memory I had.
What he's implying here is that, like, what you know in your memories, they're not going to be deleted. They're just going to be locked away. The closest thing that you can compare this to is like a partition on a computer. Do you know what that is?
No.
It's like putting Boot Camp on a Mac. So it splits the hard drive in half. So half of it is used for the Mac side, half of it is used for the Windows side.
Oh, okay.
So when you're using the Windows side, you can't access the Mac side and vice versa.
Okay. Alright. Knowing it's still there is something. But there's something you said that kind of... Okay, I don't know how to say this, but I remember being not this. think like I was like you. I'm pretty convinced I had a beating fleshy heart and all the little gross organs that come with it.
Of course, that makes sense. Many of the androids that live run on soul energy.
So like, is that not me?
Make another persuasion check.
Okay. Okay, sorry, I had to take some notes. Alright, persuasion, where you at, baby? Wow.
He deflects and asks, how were you able to see these files?
I don't know. I went to sleep. I woke up. Sort of. I fell through a doorway. And, in that same room was a lot of little, well, not really little, but like a lot of shards of mirror or something. It sounds really stupid, but like, touch one, I see something, and then I'd go out in the hallway and see a door open.
Puts his hand up to his chin in the thinking fashion, and his expression changes from trying to be defensive against you into an immense curiosity with a propensity for research.
Okay. This is potentially good. What? You're trying not to answer a lot of my questions, I get it, but like, when this happened in the past, in your experience, what did I look like? Was I normal? Was I ridiculously bright?
You have never looked the same.
Yeah. But in those situations, it was just whatever I normally looked like at the time.
Right.
Okay. So then why am I glowing now? Well,
What
not
do you
now,
mean?
but like... I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. I don't know what I can
This was
even
supposed
say.
to be different, and it is, but it isn't. I don't know what to do with you here.
What is the purpose of this? Like,
I cannot say. He
Then
answers
type
that
it.
as he looked at the ground, and after those last words leave his mouth, he exhales very gently. His eyes sharply come up to meet yours as you say, like, then type it. And he closes his eyes and shakes his head to the side.
then answer me this. Who's Frederick?
Okay, don't roll yet, because I'm gonna give you a choice here.
Yes.
You can make an insight check, DC of 10, or you can make a persuasion check, DC 16.
La, 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 la.
Oh, actually, wait. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, they're different. They're different.
Insane.
I was like, wait, that just adds up to be the same thing. Actually, no, they're different.
Persuasion or insight. Either one I'm good at. Wow.
Frederick was someone very close to me.
Yeah, I figured that much. So if I know and you know, then why not explain it?
Because the answer will lead to more questions.
And not knowing isn't going to lead to any questions?
It will lead to questions that don't have answers, which means you cannot proceed.
Why can't I proceed?
And there it is, the roadblock.
What do you mean? Why am I not allowed to be curious, like about myself? Is that so wrong?
This is where the deviation always happens.
I'm not
As soon as
doing-
you find out you are not just yourself.
What does that even mean? Do I even know what that is? Like having a self at this point? Like it's... You are a frustrating doctor.
Do you understand the theory of reincarnation?
Yeah, I guess.
The theory of reincarnation supposes that if a soul is light enough, if it has no burdens, then it is free enough to stay within this world and embody another body, becoming someone new. Same soul, having forgotten all of their past life, now living a new one. A new name, new memories. And somehow, people have a justification in saying sometimes they can remember things that might have happened in a past life. Remember things they shouldn't. Think of things in detail that should not be there.
Hmm.
Doctor is going to take a seat, since it seems like this is going to be a longer conversation. And he takes his mug and puts it into the wall panel and presses he presses a couple buttons and pours himself a cup of coffee.
Notes taken on the coffee. Gotcha. She'll sit down too, wherever there's a place to sit down.
The way I see it, this can only go a few ways. The first is you comply and everything goes back to the way it was, except for you. Second is for nothing to go the way it was. You escape, and whatever the company does trying to find you is what they do. Final option. Takes a sip of his coffee. If you want this chase to end, for you to kill me now.
Hell, no.
The
Okay,
chase
if
will never end.
if I killed you, wouldn't they just have more of an incentive to, chase me down too? Like, it's not gonna end like that, I wouldn't imagine.
This is true, but they wouldn't try to save you.
Wha-
Without me, you would become a liability on company assets.
This is rough.
But you'd be free. Is
I'm
knowledge worth to you the same as freedom?
I don't know.
He's gonna start like tapping his scalpel on the desk.
You can't like preserve anything at all. Like, it's gonna be completely new. Effectively, I comply and I die.
No.
Then what is it?
You are locked away indefinitely.
Another door in the hallway.
That is how I understood your dream.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to kill you either. Too many people have died tonight as is. Like,
The only option for you is to run away and find another doctor. Someone who can take the tracer off of you.
and you wouldn't do that.
My hands are tied.
Where is it?
He gives you the I don't know pose.
Okay. So you didn't put it in?
He does the same gesture.
And this is what you've been working for, right? Like, I run away, what do you do?
I lead the chase. And spoilers, it doesn't take long to find you.
Why? Is it because of this Frederick person that you're so invested in this? Or is this a company thing?
He looks at you and he doesn't answer the question.
Okay. You don't have to. I think I know the answer. Alright, well. If I escape, you gonna let me go? Or are we gonna have to do this the hard way?
It will have to be the hard way.
Alright. So be it then, I guess. He's heading for the door.
He reaches for your wrist.
I try to punch him in the face.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
Yeah. There's like no hard feelings in this at all, but like, no. Let me click it. It won't let me click my unarmed strike. Oh, there we go. Come on, click. What?
An AC of 10.
Yeah, it's not. It's bringing me up no actual roll. It just brings up 1d4, 1d6, 1d8, 1d10, etc.
Huh? It's bringing up the marshal die for Muck?
I'll screenshot it real quick and send it to you through Discord.
Wait, hold on. I need to take a look at your action bar. What?
Alright.
Why does it have that?
Why does anything have anything?
Oh, I see. So click unarmed strike and you see those dice come up. That's actually asking if you want to add any dice to the pool. If you click the arrow, it should actually roll.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I did bad. But that's what I expected.
Yeah, you try to shrug off an attack because, again, you don't have any hard feelings. This is kind of what you expect out of a corpo situation.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that brings you closer into what he's trying to do, and he lunges at you with his other hand, the one that was holding the scalpel. What is your AC?
That's not gonna be that. Yeah, right now, I don't think he put on mage armor this morning.
It's gonna do 4 damage to you.
Kobe, I think for Ryia, it was assumed that unless otherwise notified, that was just something that you do. Is that something? I mean,
yeah, even with a mage armor, it wouldn't have mattered.
Oh, right. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the number. I was just thinking about. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I don't think you. I've already said it, so I'm not gonna go back. But I don't. Yeah, no mage armor right now, but I can do that. Okay. Yeah. Ow. Did he like stab me?
Yeah, he stabbed you like right into the shoulder.
That's rude. Okay.
You need those.
I need those. I'll cast darkness. And I'll try to move away.
You're able to see in this darkness, right?
I do not know actually. I don't know
Let's
if that
see.
comes now or later. I know eventually can.
Sorcerer, Shadow.
I know I have regular dark vision.
Eyes of the Dark. When you reach 3rd level in this class, you learn Darkness. If you cast it with sorcery points, you can see through the darkness created by the spell.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You can cast it by spending 2 sorcery points, or by expending a spell slot. So you have to spend the sorcery points in order to see through the darkness. So that's
Okay,
2 sorcery points.
Cool. Done.
Okay.
Okay, so stabbing me feels a little bit counterintuitive, asshole.
You can feel like he's grabbed onto your wrist with his other hand, and he's gonna try to like swipe at you with the scalpel.
Okay. Very loose combat, I like it. Fast and loose. Oh,
Yeah,
sucks.
obviously he can't see in here. All you had to do was take a like sidestep back, and there's no way he would have been able to hit you. What are you gonna do in here? Because it's obvious he's trying to down you.
Yeah. I'm trying to get out, but I'm trying to do it in a way that doesn't actually kill him. I don't think normally he'd care, but like this is like one of the people he's known the longest, so it feels kind of bad.
You can just knock him unconscious.
I think I might. How do I do that? What do I have that can do that?
In this game, you can do it with anything that deals damage. You just have to call it. That includes your spells.
Do you just specify, like, I just want to do non-lethal damage? Is
Yes.
that how you do it? Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me look at this. 1d8. I'll try this spell. This is new. Sorceress Burst.
Fireball.
The damage type will be fucking acid. Why not?
Okay. Oh dang! I didn't get to show everyone what that does. Did you roll an 8? No, you rolled a 4.
I did not. No.
Okay.
Yeah. Full cantrip though. I like it.
Okay, yeah, so this is a ranged spell attack.
Oops.
The damage is a 1d8. If you roll an 8, you get to roll another d8 and then add that to the damage. That's what this
Should
spell
I
is.
re-roll since it's ranged and I'm close quarters?
That rule doesn't apply to this game.
Oh, wow. Sick. Alright, yeah. Just a measly 4. Hopefully that doesn't, well, no, if it knocks him out, then good.
You cast the Sorcerer's Burst. What does that look like in your eyes? Everything's grayscale in this darkness. You have this doctor that's like lunging at you with the scalpel.
Maybe I do fire instead. And maybe it briefly kind of cuts through the darkness as, like, if it's a Sorcerer's Burst. I guess I'm imagining it very similar to, like, a firebolt, but maybe it dissipates faster or something. It's not so tight, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you cast out your hand, and this intense, immediate explosion of energy pushes him off and away. You see him slide onto the ground, and the scalpel that he was holding, the blast has like made him shank himself in like the tricep, and he doesn't move.
Okay. Alright. I very quietly go toward the door then and listen, and if I hear nothing, I'm gonna exit the door. Close it behind me.
You exit the door. We're seeing from the perspective of the hallway. The door opens and these like wisps of smoke and black begin to billow out, and then you walk out of the door and just close it.
Sorry. Okay, I'm looking for the fastest way out of here.
Well, there's one way out of here, and that's down the hall and up the elevator. Doesn't look like anyone's suspicious of you, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna just like, kinda like, I'll take my hair down to cover the wound on my shoulder, and then I'll, casually, I guess, walk down the hall and toward the elevator to go upstairs. I don't want to draw attention to myself.
Okay. I would like you to make a charisma check.
Okay, charisma. Not in spells. Boink. Let's go. Alright.
Wow. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, me neither. I expected something far better than that, you pathetic piece of shit.
Okay.
I want to save my rerolls for other shit, maybe. It's just the beginning.
Okay. You go up the elevator and make it up to... Where are you going? Are you trying to get out of the building as soon as possible?
Yeah.
You make it up to the lobby. The elevator dings, and you are The door opens to a busy lobby. No one's really paying attention to you. A bunch of people walking across the floor. You can hear it echoing.
Okay, I'll just make my way for the doors then.
You hear from the concierge desk. Thank you. Have a good day.
He raises his one good, like, the hand on his good side, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Am I able to get out in one piece?
You make it out of the door, and as you pass through the doorway, the alarms start ringing.
I book it.
Okay. I will need you to make a survival check, please.
A what check? Survival.
Survival
Oh.
check, please.
Oh no, I got a nothing in this. Is it gonna be good?
That's pretty
Not
good.
bad, actually.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good for nothing in that, dude. My favorite part of this is like you just hear an alarm and your first reaction is just to cheese it.
Yeah, it's like, well, they're on my ass now. I played like coy as long as I could. Time to get out of here. I'm only one
Just,
man.
like, walking like super nonchalantly, and then immediately just like, oh, I gotta get out of here.
Your full sprint,
Yeah.
furious face and shit.
I love it.
What's your strength score, by the way? Is it an 8?
Haha, it's ass. It is.
You
Why do you
sprint, quote unquote, but not for long. And you make it around a corner. There's nobody chasing you. What's your
Good.
perception score?
My passive is
Yeah.
12.
12. Nobody's chasing you down. It's possible that alarm was ringing for someone else, but you doubt it. It was too. The event was too. It lined up too well. Looking at the scene and how far you've made it from the building. Not too far since you're on foot. Some search drones pass by on the sidewalk. They don't spot you, but you can see them looking for you.
Okay, I'm gonna have to keep to the back alleys, and I wanna get a maglev home. I can grab my shit and leave.
Alright. So you can go about this 2 different ways. You can do a stealth and take it slow, or you can sprint and make an athletics.
I'll stealth.
Okay. Really try not to use that strength, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I use one of my lucky for this?
Go for it.
Please, bitch. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. Reroll. Oh, that's 40, baby!
Why isn't it green?
I don't know.
What?
Oh.
Is that a new setting?
It might be because I
on.
re-rolled it on the thing. I don't know.
Oh, maybe. Wow. If that's true, then that sucks. I feel like
Yeah.
they should patch that. Anyways,
I like the green. That's
you guys
alright.
know that Alchemy's still an alpha?
I was gonna say it, but I knew someone would say it, so I kept silent.
Well, well, bad.
I knew someone would say it, so had faith.
Yeah, you decide like you're already out. They sent drones out for you. You can take this slow and easy, and even if they sight you, they still need to recognize you in order to catch you. So, whatever you're doing here, you can try to blend in with the public. You can stick to the back alleys. Whatever you're doing, drones are no big deal.
Yeah.
You make it over to the closest maglev and take the train, still being very cautious. But you take it over to the closest one to your penthouse and make it back make it back to your place.
I am heading upstairs. Then I'm going to get it back to my home. Is everyone still there?
They should be.
Okay, cool.
It was pretty
Yeah.
early in the morning, so I doubt anyone would have left.
Cool. All right. Yeah. Then whoever's, I think it was Zeneca who's like been in the living room. Will have
Yeah.
the front door like slam open on her.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck shit?
Get your shit. We're leaving.
Fine. She just gets up. And she basically has all of her stuff all in like a little bag anyway, so she doesn't really have to package anything up.
You need luggage.
I don't have luggage. I travel light.
Yeah, but did you? Never mind. Goes and probably grabs one of his bazillion fucking like suit. No, not suitcase. The luggage cases, whatever they're called.
Luggage bag.
Yeah. Throws one at Rhea's probably still sleeping body. Pack up, and then he goes to do the same for Darwin. And then he goes to do
Doesn't
the
Ryia
same
have a
for
room?
himself.
Yeah, Rhea
Yeah.
has a room.
Oh,
Yeah, he goes to that room, throws it on her.
Entering into Darwin's sleeping area, it's completely filled with darkness. It's a magical darkness that you can't see through.
Asshole, wake up, get up, what are you doing?
I can't.
Darwin, you can't see shit.
I can't see. I can't see.
Jesus Christ.
What's going on?
Oh my god. What? They leave. Like, follow
it-
the sound of my voice.
Is it the middle of the night still?
No, it's the morning.
I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to like kind of the blindly sort of hands in front
Yeah.
Can you make
reaching.
an acrobatics check?
Oh,
It's the closest thing to
no.
like coordination that there is in this game.
That's have a 0 on this.
8.
Um,
Stub your toe.
man, you make it so close, and then you bump your face straight into like the thin side of the door. You know what I'm talking about?
Inside of
yeah.
the door.
Yeah, the thin
What
side
is
of the
that?
door. Like
It's
you
like
know,
where
like a
the
door
door's
opens
open.
inwards. You bump into the side of the door.
Very Tom and Jerry. He's probably right there, so I'll try to reach in and pull him out.
Yeah, yeah.
Thrust this suitcase in his fucking hands and go off and do my own shit.
What's going on?
We
As-
gotta go.
As Darwin, you come out of the darkness. The both of you can clearly see that, like, it's almost like you're exuding fog out of you. It's very, very like thin black wisps right now, and I mean, you can surmise that you are the source of the darkness of the room. Although, as soon as you're out here now, it doesn't seem like it's building or that you're even making it anymore. You just kind of pat it off, and then it's
No.
gone.
I'm not even gonna question that. Not right now. No time.
I wouldn't be able to explain it to you anyways. I have no idea.
Shell, did you throw a suitcase at Ryia too?
Yeah, while she was in bed.
Okay,
It up.
Ryia emerges from her room with the suitcase open over her head, like covering her face. And she says, like, would you mind explaining what the hell is going on?
Not now. Just pack up and get out of my house.
Hmm.
Goes into his room to pack up some shit. He's just getting clothes and, most importantly, his 3P collection.
The entire.
The entire 3P collection. He's putting that in his car.
How well are you going to pack those?
So
Because
well.
Many of those are collector's edition items.
I will wrap
Right.
them in my clothes if I got to.
So not that well. Just enough so that you have them. You're not keeping them
Yeah.
in pristine condition.
Well, like, I'm not gonna rip them open. If they're in containers, like, they're staying in the packaging.
Right. But the idea is like, are you going to make sure that if you put it in a luggage bag that the box doesn't dent or crease or, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're
Yeah,
taking
yeah.
hours to pack this away.
Oh no, I don't want to take hours.
May I interject with something? I feel like it wouldn't take hours simply because we're great at packing things into suitcases.
We do have experience with Tetrising the untetrising.
two whole bodies into 2 different suitcases.
Okay, and
Yeah, that's
were those
pretty-
bodies neatly packed into this suitcase? No.
As neat as they could be.
That's a very stretched argument.
Suitcase though.
As they could be. Without chopping them up, I think we did a fantastic job.
Yeah, that's facts.
There was no blood, it was just kind of gross. Well, there might have been a little blood, but like,
It was just all meat bag.
yeah,
I feel like I don't need to talk anymore to rest my case. To rest my own case.
do I get a feeling maybe for how long I might have before I think they might come here?
Oh,
Like if I could guesstimate.
wish I could make you make a bureaucracy check. Make a knowledge roll.
Okay.
I mean,
Nope.
the fact that they're not already here now means they haven't sent like the top agents, right? So we might have a little time.
Okay. So this whole time. Okay, notes taken. Yeah, I'll focus on the most valuable ones first. And then if like an hour's passed and and there's still like a lot that needs to be done, I'll just have to prioritize and just like smush the rest in a box. But like
Okay.
the most valuable ones I want to spend time on.
Okay, so it will take longer than an hour because your collection is extensive.
Oops. I've only been alive like 6 months. How did it get like this?
'Cause you bought them from collectors and shit.
Shut up. Shut up.
You bought them? There's only a few that you don't have, and that's because nobody wants to sell the ones that they have.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to keep them in pristine condition, it's gonna take a while, just because the packing process has to be very delicate. But definitely, it's gonna take longer than an hour to get everything. So the question is 1 hour your limit? Like, are you gonna stay until people are actually there, and then that's when you
No.
cheese it, or like, are you gonna wait like
No.
2 hours, or like a day,
I don't wanna-
or
No. I don't want to wait for long enough. I'll spend like, I don't know, an hour, and then
an hour?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so most prized ones you put in into like 3 different luggage bags, and the rest of them you just kind of stack boxes on top of each other until the space no more, and hopefully they don't get creased or cracked and the boxes stay well. But the most important and valuable ones to you, those are packed away safely and neatly.
Yes.
An hour passes by for everyone. What are you doing?
I emerge from my mystery room with a mini bag.
So what
There's like
exactly
18
is the
bags.
plan? What are we doing? Where are we going? Why are we going?
Yeah, I don't think Rhea's left her room.
That's fine. She's still packing. I'll go get her in a sec. It's a little bit difficult to explain, but I'm in some trouble with traces. Whatever happened last night, it wasn't good, to say the least. And now they want me back there, and I don't want to go, so we're leaving. I don't care where we go, we just can't stay here. You guys can go your own way if you want, but I'm not staying here. And I suggest that you don't either. Where's Ryia?
I feel as though we're a little bit past the point of everybody just going their separate ways.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, suggestions? Or are we gonna book it at a hotel somewhere? Anybody got a place we can... God, this sucks. I hate asking for this. Ugh, charity.
I mean, like, Darwin and I have our own places. What's the likelihood that they try and come after us at one of them?
Oh shit, no, you're right.
Or
First things
at the
first,
office?
My place got broken into because I put the orb in the refrigerator.
The orb's
I have a
not there
feeling
anymore.
My landlady might have a bit of a fit if I bring too many people over. Nyx kind of did a bunch of damage that I had to deal with, so maybe the office.
Okay,
At least just for now.
then I'm gonna trust you guys with my belongings because I need to go to a doctor before I go anywhere with you guys. So you take
What?
this, and you take this, and then he like divvies up the bags. They,
What doctor? Why do you
I
need to
don't
go
know.
to a doctor? Are you sick?
no, I got a tracer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Darwin, that's not something you could help him with, could you?
I was just thinking about that. Is that like it's implanted into your body somewhere? Does it require surgery to
Uh-huh.
remove?
I don't think Shell would trust Darwin with surgery.
Oh, I meant more like frying it, not removing it, just like jamming it or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that up your alley?
I can remotely switch things off, but I'm not sure if that would apply because it's only really just basic devices. I guess trackers are just basic devices. They just send signals, right?
Can't see
I don't
it.
know.
Oh, I have to be able to see it. Dang. I don't have anything that's like equivalent of like an EMP type of
Do you know a
thing.
doctor? Do any of you know doctors? Like, I've only went to the one, as far as I can remember.
I mean, I only just got healthcare.
Oh, congrats.
Went to that one when I got my head injury.
Oh, you mean the one at the hospital that I just destroyed?
Oh, yeah. I do mean that one.
Jesus. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'll just look online. If you guys can just take this to the office or wherever and not open it, because if I find them opened and budged just a hair, I will have all of your asses. Then I would greatly appreciate it. Because I need to get this out. Or this is not gonna stop.
I feel like one of us should go with you.
Feel free,
Yeah.
but Ryia,
Might I? Yeah.
it's been an hour and a half.
Does sound carry through the floors and walls here?
Probably. If you've been into a big house, it echoes endlessly.
She would, like, scream at the top of her lungs, probably something like, "If you want to kick me out, Shell, you're gonna have to move my fat ass out of this bed yourself." Because from her perspective, you didn't explain anything, you just kicked her out. You just threw a suitcase at her and told her to move.
So now she's claiming squatters' rights?
Yeah, so now she's claiming squatters, right? She can't go out on the street. Like... Yes, so that's what Rhea's doing right now.
Okay, well, that's fine. Stay if you want, but Traces is gonna be here at God knows when. So if you feel like dealing with another corporation that's pissed off at somebody, then be my guest. Stay. Have fun. Alternatively, if you want to get out of here and not have to deal with that bullshit, get out of the room. Pack your shit.
Slight pause. Footsteps. Door opens. What?
Yeah, I'm not repeating myself. Just please get your shit and come on, we're all leaving. I can't stay. You can't stay.
To be honest, I don't think Ryia has any possessions.
Yeah, no,
She
you
has
can
the
just
clothes.
like grab whatever's in there, like the blankets and shit. It's yours.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't even start with, like, the shit that a wizard would start with. And even if I did, I would have left it at the place that I fled the last time that I'm fleeing the second place at now. So I'm going to say she just has the clothes on her back. She has her phone, like a charger or whatever she needs to make her spell book be a spell book. But also,
Fill it with the booze.
well, I mean, we don't really have time to stop for booze. You can buy booze anywhere.
No, I've got the bar. Like you can go in the kitchen and shove a bunch of shit and that's in there in the bag instead.
All right, I'll pack whatever I can. Saying, would you say I'd have reasonable access to, like, a backpack, even though I didn't go out and buy one?
Well, Shell has given you a suitcase.
Oh, okay, right. So I at least got the suitcase. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
maybe it's like a tote bag or some shit. Not a tote bag, but like a gym bag. I don't know. Like one
yeah.
of
Could
those.
it be like a backpack instead, or like
Sure.
something I can sling over my
A
shoulder?
Jan Sport?
Yeah,
A
why
gym-
not?
Gym Sport?
There's a bunch of suitcases that have like a strap, like a
Oh,
carrying
sweet.
strap.
In that case, yeah, I'll go ahead and pack that full of liquor. But
The one whole luggage bag of liquor.
just only the essentials.
Wait,
Yeah, that's what he says. for
No
you to
mixer.
pack.
I also
No
have
mixers, just
a
straight.
bag of holding and a backpack.
Yeah,
And I
wait.
really need to
Ryia
put one
is
of those, right?
cursing that
The-
she has not finished her bag of holding right now.
Right, she's the only one that hasn't finished it
Right.
because she wants the mastery one.
Right.
So I can pretty much just toss everything into my bag of holding and just give you my backpack.
Oh shit, yes,
so
this is
so
right.
here's the difference. Ryia has taken another extra hour to nap, while everyone has had time to pack. So, like, if you wanted the liquor, great, I'll let you have it. If you guys are leaving like right this second, Rhea's got like a couple minutes to gather stuff, which doesn't sound like
Hey,
much.
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't think you'd need
so-
much if you're shoving it in. Go ahead.
let me set order of operations here. So I definitely wasn't napping. I was on apartments.com/New York again, looking for a cheap place to live because my benefactor kicked me out. But now that things have been straightened, Ryia would definitely, with the suitcase, just kind of run out and follow everyone. I'd like to grab along the way one bottle of whatever looks the fanciest.
Fancy.
And then,
okay,
yes.
Is this spirit or wine or?
I think Rhea's thinking outside of herself right now. Probably a spirit, so that it could be maybe shared in smaller quantities.
Yeah, it'll last longer.
Yeah, it would last longer. So yeah, a spirit.
Okay, so yeah,
but
you
also
grab the
saying-
bottle of Forever Clear.
Excellent.
Goodness.
Oh, this shit's like drinking gasoline. Okay. Besides that, saying, would you be okay? You know the feature that I got. I don't know how to talk about this without DMing you.
It could be time to reveal it.
Okay. So.
Are you talking about your level 4 stuff?
Yeah, mainly the item that I would have had to come into ownership of. I'll just say that before she leaves, Ryia does grab for one other thing besides like her phone, a charger, and the bottle of wine. And all the stuff she was using to make her like magic shit. The bag of holding. He grabs a really worn-looking, like antique in this day and age, like book. It probably looks like what you might imagine that a traditional D&D spellbook would look like. Maybe found it at a thrift store, I imagine, is what I was kind of workshopping. And then she kind of heads out with you guys.
Okay. Alright,
So Darwin cleared out the one bar. Ryia grabbed a bottle of Forever Clear. Shell, you got your room of 3 Ps. And Zeneca
light.
travels light.
Zeneca doesn't live here. Zeneca's not gonna start randomly taking shit.
We got permission.
Yeah, I think it's a little surprising that y'all went for the alcohol so hard, but
I thought
it's
you
not
said
like...
to go for the alcohol.
No, that was over the table, but I'm chill with it either way, I think.
Oh, well then I wouldn't have grabbed a bottle.
Oh no, that's not weird. You're fine.
Well, no, like if Shell didn't say anything, Rhea's not gonna think to, yeah.
With Darwin?
If we're running, then Darwin will definitely grab the alcohol.
He's got your back, baby girl.
I need some snackies for the road.
Snackies?
Ryia on the run like, oh, why didn't I think of that? I have a free hand.
Oh god, I gotta get my snackies brown paper bag in public. Stick a straw in there. Fuck. Where are my sunglasses at?
Honestly, just put it in a sports bottle.
Okay, shit. I probably shouldn't take my car either. I want to, but it's like registered to my ass.
No.
Could
Yeah.
that be something that Darwin scrambles?
Hmm.
Like the ID or whatever?
Let's see here.
Shell, does this mean all the money's gone?
Maybe, I don't know. I've got about, 7.8 thousand in my pockets, but like, they might freeze my bank, I don't know.
How much is rent in
I
this
don't know.
area for like an average apartment? So I can know how much pocket money he has.
I guess Shell was really... I guess you were really looking at the apartments, right?
Yeah.
You guys are on plaza level in the penthouse in the business circle. Rent here is like 5 million a month.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so this is like... Well, still, it's probably more money than Rhea's had in a while.
Yeah.
So my million is after rent came out that month? Jeez.
Your bank account is profits.
I see.
You might want to make any moves you have to an offshore account or whatever.
No, you're not wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna see about doing that. Can I do that online? Can I move my funds from one bank account to another?
Unfortunately not. 'Cause
Shit!
everyone has access to one account. Make a knowledge roll.
A knowledge roll.
Yeah.
If I cast a disabled device on that tracker inside of Shell,
You'd have to see it, I think.
I'm talking about the car specifically.
This specific program says you target a device within range, but it doesn't specify that you have to be able to see it. Would that work?
I'm considering.
I'm gonna link it.
No, you don't have to. I'm considering.
In terms of the other thing, I do have something that can create false records, but that's only, it's like a reactionary thing.
If I slap you, would you have like the reactions? No.
You gotta slap the car first, maybe.
Yeah, slap. This thing can fit so many luggage bags full of 3P in it.
And trackers.
Okay. So, Darwin, what I'll let you know is this. Because you've been notified about the tracker, I will allow you to use that program, but understand that this is not just an on-off.
Okay.
So
This is like a specific situation.
this
That-
is
that
like
allowed
you're
me to-
using the thing, but that program has a very simple implication, and this will have a vaster implication
I see.
if you decide to do it.
Is he also capable of scrambling my plate?
With what?
I don't know.
Just generally, you can try. You can always try.
Okay. Darwin, it's you, buddy.
What were we talking about before this?
I don't know.
We were talking about a car.
Before this.
If I can... We were talking about...
Before you came in about the tracker.
Rent.
Apartments? You're
Oh,
looking up
yes.
apartments?
The knowledge roll, 13.
Yes.
Your account is registered under your name. You know that the company had to help you make the account. But the account itself is not owned by them. Because all
Oh,
big
my
accounts go
money's
through
safe.
Atlas. So your money is
Alright.
yours.
Oh, praise Jeebus. Cool.
Unless they want
Alright.
to mess with another megacorp and their money, which is...
For one person, that's... Yeah.
Shrug. Atlas is very strong.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Good to know. So, my plan... Well, does Darwin want to mess with the tracker, first off?
I'm willing to do it, if you trust me.
As long as you don't kill me.
Is that a possibility?
Yes.
I used disable device and I just like fully just disable you like
Yes.
He's
process.
technically a device, I guess?
I've got a contingency plan, but I'd rather not use it.
Which way would you
Darwin, make a
prefer?
knowledge check. This is DC 14.
I believe in you. But should I?
No.
If I can get a 13, you can get a 14. I believe. Don't fuck it up.
Let's see. The fact that I can't even find knowledge right now.
Should be on the bottom of the list. Since it's a custom
poorly.
skill, it should not be alphabetized.
Alright, well, you fucked it up. You have lucky?
You
I do.
understand at the very
Is this
least.
this
Well,
working?
yeah, you can use your luck point on it.
Let's do it.
Click the.
And I'll... Oh, sorry.
Okay, never mind.
Ooh,
I'll just
there we
delete this
go.
one, I guess.
That was my bad. Yeah, I forgot I could reroll on the thing.
It's all good. So at a minimum, before you've had your sudden burst of your brain making the connections, at a minimum, you understand that if this is an installation, then there might be other things attached to this besides it being a base device. Since Shell is a megacorp employee and someone who has some ranking at that, there are most likely many programs that are running based off of this one tracker.
I see.
So if you turn this tracker off, who knows what the implication will be.
He just gets really goofy.
It turns off your
Turns into a
serious
toddler.
brain.
Goofy and or lobotomized.
Exactly. He just
You
acts
lose
like
your
he's
love for
so-
3Ps.
You
I
get
do.
Bjorked.
I burn them. I do.
You get Bjorked. You act like you legitimately get Bjorked.
He turns into
Oh,
like
man.
a dog, like mentally, but remains an android physically. It's really embarrassing.
Christ.
Yeah, I would let Shell know the implications. I spoke too fast and combined the two.
I think he narrows his eyes and looks at Darwin for a while, and he thinks and says, like, do you think you could do it?
I could certainly
No. Do you think you can do it?
disable it without Bjorking you. If they were to remove the tracker, it would essentially be the same function, right?
Removing is different than turning it off. Just the way
right.
that
But
it
if you if you remove it though, and there's a lot of functions that depend on it, like those functions will still malfunction, right?
Shrug.
In a roundabout way, I'm asking you if I should trust you, or if I should go and pay a doctor. Because...
Let me give you an extreme way of understanding this, because right now you're like on the edge of making a decision, right? You are very well technically inclined, so you would understand this. You don't know what programs are on that tracker. So you turning that tracker off could trigger a lot of things, but you are also correct. Taking the tracker out could trigger a lot of things. You don't know what the triggers are. So it could or it might not.
Is there a way to just like examine
Run a diagnostic.
somehow? Yeah, something along those lines.
Well, you don't have the program for it, so you could definitely try. Because that is a third level program.
Yeah. I'd have to just do my coding thing.
Right. You'd have to try and find it.
Yeah, I would trust me.
Is that what he says?
Yeah, I would trust me, but it's up to you. It's your decision. I feel like it's essentially the same thing. Whether or not I disable the device and there's like essential processes running on it, it could trigger something to run. Removing it could also trigger things. How do you know there's no sort of fail-safe where sail-face where they've implemented some sort of self-destruct feature where if they remove the tracker, they don't want sort of any sensitive knowledge getting into the wrong hands.
Can you roll a persuasion?
I can, yeah. Yes, I
What's
can.
what's like your DC on trying to convince you?
I think 13 would be fair, or 12. All right.
I would trust me.
Okay. Well, just if something goes awry, take me to the nearest highly rated doctor. I don't care.
I think we should probably find where that doctor is first, right?
Sure, yeah.
Not to say that anything would ever go wrong.
No, I understand.
It pays to be prepared.
And yeah, true. Look for a doctor. Do I find one nearby that isn't mine?
I mean, yeah, there are
Yeah.
many clinics about. Some with non-reputable reputations.
Infamy. All right. Well,
Yeah,
We've
you
got
can go
ourselves
find
a
a
list.
proper doctor, or if you don't want to do that route, you can go find a cyberdoc.
yeah, Cyberdoc. That'll be my backup. I honestly should just do the Cyberdoc, but Darwin convinced me, and I want to honor it. So we'll find the closest Cyberdoc, I guess.
Yeah, there's one in the
bookmark
backyard.
that. Oh, that
Sick.
sounds really skeevy.
How
The closest
convenient.
cyber doctor that's not so skeevy.
What do you mean? What's the limit on skeevy? What's
You
the-
say in the backyard, and I imagine
Yeah.
him running it out of a dog shed.
I mean, it's not a shed. It's like lean-to.
I want a place that reminds me vaguely of the amount of care I've been getting. I'm
Oh, so
spoiled.
you want like a
okay?
nice place?
Yeah, I want a nice place.
Oh, okay, so
Doesn't have to be the
cyberdocs are
nicest,
Kind
but-
of off the list.
Shut.
So
Okay,
you're gonna find a
well,
proper doctor with a clinic. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Okay.
All right,
Um,
I'll give Darwin that address as a just in case.
Okay. But what is the plan here? You guys haven't decided like where you're going or what you're doing.
The plan is
Barksville to go to the office.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wanted to get this tracer out or whatever first before I went there, but they can totally go. But then Darwin mentioned wanting someone to stay with, and I think they all just kind of stayed with.
Mm-hmm.
So
we should probably take
Not
care of this
splitting
tracker
party.
before the office. Otherwise, they'll just know we just went to the office.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we're going to that cyberdoc, or sorry, you're going to find that doctor immediately instead of waiting. That's what I'm hearing.
I think I'm gonna try to disable the device, and then as
Okay,
a
in the
backup,
car.
if anything goes wrong, we'll just go straight to the doctor.
I see. Well, you have
Do
that
we want
program,
to-
right?
I'd like to run a diagnostic first, if that's possible. Do I do coding or do
Make
I do
a coding check, yeah.
technology?
It would be coding because you have the skill.
Nice. Don't fuck it up.
19.
Them
Nice.
spots.
Okay.
You got a good plus on that.
Yeah.
There is definitely a tracking device that is within Shell that has many
Uh-huh.
redundancies. This is generally used when someone doesn't want to lose track of someone in any kind of case. So, like, it's basically like think of it as like one tracer having 3 tracing programs on at the same time. So that's the first level that you're getting. The second is if this was to if this tracking device was to be removed, then it's going to initiate a program that you can't decipher through his spinal tap.
Like a recovery beacon?
Or a self-destruct. It can also be a self-destruct. That's like worst case scenario, right? We can always run if it's a it's like some sort of beacon. We can always just try to escape. But if it's self-destruct, then it's like we're kind of SOL on that.
Well, there's the other car in case that happens, so...
But disabling it wouldn't trigger any sort of these like offshoot redundancies, right?
What do you mean?
You know how you said like removing it completely would trigger some sort of like thing that's inside of the spinal tap?
Mm-hmm.
If I had disabled it like electronically instead of removing it, would it still trigger the same thing?
Shrug.
On second thought, Darwin, it might be best just to go to a professional.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't complete the statement there because I did let you know that that's a program that you don't know about, and there are definitely other things you don't understand about this either. So there's more than just one trigger there, is what I'm saying.
All
I
right.
see. That makes sense because you're like a very valuable asset.
Aw, shucks.
You're a valuable asset to us as well.
Oh!
It might be better to go to a doctor.
Yeah, we're going to the doctor now. Everyone buckle up. We'll get back to the office soon, I promise.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Oh, don't say that. That's scary. Alright,
So you're going to
Yeah.
the local doctor?
yeah, I'll head to the doctor.
Alright. You head into the local cyberware clinic, and it's just as furbished as you would expect. There are like, there's like matte white walls with shelves that are sticking out and neon blue lights that have labels of different cyber limbs and products from different companies. There's several screens all playing different commercials, except one of the commercials is always about the piston for some reason. You walk
don't
in
need it.
and the front desk person greets you and asks what you're coming in for.
Are there any other individuals close by other than us and the front desk person?
There are some people, like, it looks like they're waiting. They're in, like, the little lobby with the seats. There's a couple people there.
I'm looking for, and he'll like lean in and kind of talk quietly. I'm needing an emergency removal of something. Is that something you guys are capable of doing at this time? And if not, how much would it cost to make it so that's the case?
Well, of course. Sorry, do you have a patient record with us?
No.
Then, we're going to need a quick explanation of what this is in order to process you quickly.
Tracking
And then
device.
we can do... Okay. Is this a licensed tracking device?
Yes? Would that be a yes? Would I think it's a yes?
Most likely, since it's coming from a corp.
Yeah. I'd be like, yes.
Okay. We will have to send the notification that the registered tracking device is located here after its removal. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Alright then, we'll just need some of your basic info. You can fill out the rest of it later. Hands you a clipboard and gets out of her seat to like open the door and walk you down the hall.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, but the rest of you will have to remain outside of the emergency room.
Would you be able to send that off after I've left the front doors?
What do you mean?
The alert to, about the tracking device.
That will depend on how fast you can run.
Okay. Fair. Not very fast, but I'll give it a shot.
That was meant to be a joke because the answer is no, but I'm glad you're taking it with a chip on your shoulder. This way, please.
Yeah.
Directing you down the hall, she seats you outside of the emergency room doors and asks you to wait, and rounds the corner to like page a surgeon who has the time right now to come to your appointment. And it's maybe like 7 or 8 minutes that you're waiting, and then a surgeon and his team come up to greet you. There are 3 nurses with them, but the surgeon is seems like a middle-aged elfin bald man, a little more rotund for his height, and he like lankily stretches an arm out to you and says, "Hello."
Hello. He'll shake his hand if that's what he's going for.
My name is Dr. Von Schmagen.
Von Smeg?
Schmagen.
Schmagen. Oh, okay. That's better.
I heard you were getting a tracer removed, yes?
Yes.
And this is a legal tracer?
Yes.
All right. We have the cost at a 50% upcharge for the illegal removal of a legal tracer. This is all right with you?
How much is it?
The operation is going to be 50,000.
Oh, that's
so
fine.
75,000.
Oh, that's perfect. That's great. Thank you.
All right. If any other complications arise, we will have to charge you for those with your consent beforehand, as you're going to be put under. Do you consent to these as well?
Yes, yeah.
All right. The entire operation will be recorded for your viewing later on, for your privacy and protection. Do you agree to this as well?
Sure.
Very good. Please come with me to the operating room. He lays you down on the table and prepares all of his instruments. One of the nurses stands at your head, like in that upside down fashion, and is like ready with the gas mask like next to you, and you can hear the hiss in one of your ears. The doctor says, "Just to understand, I know you agreed to this at the front, but we do have to ask one more time. The tracker will not be given to you upon its removal, and we will have to, if it is a legal tracer, let the local authorities know, as well as the legal owner of the tracer. Do you comply with these statements?"
That's fine. We'll be awake when you've sent out these notifications.
Well, it depends on how resilient you are against sleeping gas.
Alright, well, If I'm not awake by the time you do that, can you at least let the individuals out in the waiting room know
Certainly.
that it's been done? Thank you.
He looks over at one of the nurses and nods at them, and they understand that's going to be like their task. As you've agreed, the nurse puts the gas mask over your face. And do you want to try and stay awake for this?
I don't think so. That sounds horrible.
Okay. I just had to ask.
I'm not... Yeah, no, I know. I don't want it. I'm not that kind of... I'm good.
Okay.
I'll go to sleep.
Great. About an hour and a half passes by, and one of the nurses comes to greet the three of you in the lobby and says, the operation was a success. We have removed the tracker from your associate's body. I was told to notify you if they were not yet awake by the time that the operation was finished. We'll have to report this to the registered owner.
How long till he wakes up?
That depends on how resilient he is against sleeping gas.
And you're obligated to make the report ASAP, or maybe you haven't taken your lunch yet?
Are you trying to bribe me?
Oh no,
Just making a
absolutely
friendly
not. I was just
suggestion.
asking if you'd taken your break yet. It's actually... Wait, in this world it probably wouldn't be legally mandated to take a break.
No, absolutely not.
You should really take care of yourself. You're doing, I'm sure, important work.
They think you're mocking them now.
You should definitely go and grab something to eat before you send that report. She kind of tucks her hair behind her ears and looks off to the side.
Do they have the report on them? Is it like on a pad that they're holding?
No. Not
Just
this.
in their
This
system.
nurse would not.
It's just
Their
in their
their
system
task
somewhere?
was to let you guys know that the operation was a success, and they have to report this now.
I see.
Can you release him into our custody immediately?
That is against our rules. They are heavily sedated.
Oh,
Shell,
shoot.
You
Oh,
almost...
cute.
Shell, you're almost covered every angle.
Oh, cute. I know.
Could we purchase a wheelchair from you, and then you can say that they were wheeled out? And
Fortunately,
I love
not for
this.
this patient. They still
Oh.
haven't finished their paperwork, so they'll need to do that after they wake.
Ah. Couldn't I have done it during the 7 minutes I was waiting?
What kind of paperwork do they still have to do?
They hand you the clipboard, and it has all of the required information, like on the sheet, and it's going into like all of his personal info.
it just kind of like was
Are you gonna forge this?
Can we just
Would
forge
it
it
be
or-
would it be so bad if I just write in random information?
That would make you a criminal, but you could do it.
I mean, I'm already a criminal, so
Oh, what a bad.
Are you
am I? Maybe not.
a bad dog?
I mean, I did donate. I donated 2 people, so it's like at that point, the line between being criminal and not being criminal is like pretty walking along a fence here.
I'm feeling violent.
Oh man.
I'm just giving you guys a heads up.
Not the second fucking hospital in a row. It won't be 300 people, but it'll still be not good.
I mean-
Oh, man.
Ryia does feel a certain degree of, like, gratitude might be a slightly strong word, but also an appropriate word. And she's been a part of a corp before, so she kind of feels like she knows the storm that's coming, even if she can't tell how strong the winds are, if that makes sense. And
That's
assuming it might be really bad, I mean, maybe busting into an operating room to take your friend back is not a bad idea.
Oh, like it's better to fuck shit up now and then
Right.
just like run.
Because if
Right.
these people show up, they're going to be extremely armed. Like, with
Oh
ordnance
yeah.
and shit. You know what I mean? It's like, if we can
Yeah,
bust
yeah.
in here and intimidate a few doctors and
Which
sling
is,
him over your shoulder.
we'd rather fight and kill a few innocents than fight
It
heavily armed people.
It doesn't
not
even
fight
have
at
to
all.
be killing innocents. Nothing about that has to be killing innocents. We just have to get him out of here.
I don't know. Okay, that's the first thing my brain went to, but yeah, that makes sense. I guess we don't have to kill innocent people.
I mean, they're
I
not
mean-
100% innocent in the sense that they just did an illegal tracer removal
True.
for
I
money.
mean, Darwin,
Very
if you want to kill some people to save Shell, I'll do it with you.
Crack their knuckles.
I mean, we could try and persuade. Like, we haven't done that yet, I don't think.
I mean, I tried to casually implicate something, and she asked me if I was bribing her. So
You didn't. Well, we could be.
Would I be
He
able
didn't
to
really
like?
answer the question, so like.
yeah.
Would I be able
well,
to
I did.
find
I
out?
said no. You should just go get something to eat.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Would I be able to find out like where the file is on the system? Without
Not without hacking it.
I mean, I've got a decent persuasion. If we wanted to try the nice route before attempting to like
That couldn't
intimidate
hurt.
anyone.
as soon as it doesn't work,
Guns are out.
I'm gonna brandish my firearm.
I'm gonna pull out my gun.
Now is the winter of your discontent.
I think Zeneca and I, Zeneca, 3 to charisma, right? You have a +3 to charisma, right?
No.
Darwin, I think, has a good charisma.
No, I have a plus
I have a
one,
pretty
but
good-
I have a
Oh.
+3
Yeah, it was Darwin.
for persuasion.
Gotcha.
If you
I'm-
have an
that's probably
idea,
Well, I was just gonna say, like, if between me mentioning the idea and Zeneca kind of enforcing it, could we maybe get advantage on the persuasion check?
I mean, I'm willing to put down 10,000 credits right now. I don't know if that'd be. It's kind of a drop in the bucket sort of thing, but I know Shell's good for it if I needed it back.
what does it feel like to have credits?
Saying, can I make an insight
Great.
check? Can I make an insight check on the nurse to see if she's asking me about the bribe? Is she hopeful? Is she like, are you bribing me? Yes, or is she like, how dare you bribe me?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Okay.
There we go.
I have a -1 to this, so I'm just
I have a +3.
okay. I'll Can
you want me to
I
roll it?
nudge Zeneca to make the check?
Yeah.
You're gonna
yeah.
both have to roll it.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, my
Chim
butt.
chim chiroo.
Someone get a nat 20.
Oh yes, you as you desire.
Yes!
Ryia would have succeeded anyway, but yeah. You both get the impression that they're not asking in any specific way. They're just confused at how you're asking them to do something. So them asking, "Are you trying to bribe me?" is like they're trying to understand the context of how you are approaching them, and it's not negative or positive.
All right, well that's better than a crashed ship.
Can yeah, I think Zeneca would say $10,000, 10,000 credits would certainly buy a nice lunch, don't you think?
It might. If I only had it though, right?
Okay, alright.
Anyway, I'm gonna check in
Uh,
with my coworker and make sure they're filing that report.
Zeneca, like, less covertly. $10,000, you hold off on the report and you help us get our friend out.
Are you passing it to them right now?
I'm kind of flashing it.
So you're just holding it up like in the air?
No,
They-
just like down to the side sort of thing. Like the money's there. Like I'm just waiting to see if she wants it.
They're
also-
going to take your hand like it's a handshake and shake your hand,
Mhm.
and then say, "I really have to go check in about that report." Do you guys have anything else?
My friend here is looking a little tired. Do you have a wheelchair nearby?
The way you delivered that.
It was very musical. I loved it.
Darwin yawns. Just like kind of.
Does he do
Just
the
kind of-
doggy squeak?
Oh no.
Yeah, the big
Low
old.
blood sugar, you know. I wouldn't like to see him pass out in your waiting room.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure they'll be fine. And gives you a wink.
Tells me nothing. Can I insight this because I have no clue which way she's going with this right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
It happily betrays you.
Can I also
Takes-
make another
takes money
insight check?
from-
Or is
Uh,
this mainly a Zeneca thing?
sure.
Never mind.
She's gonna make sure that Shell is walking.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. Where's a good place for us to wait? Do you suppose?
I'm sure your friend will be out soon enough. Just wait here for
Front
a
or-
few minutes.
Okay.
We're gonna have to do that thing where we casually walk out and then immediately cheese it.
Weekend at Bernie's. This.
still really groggy from the anesthesia.
Shell,
You
Shell,
wait
wake up.
about-
You owe me 10,000 credits.
You wait about 30 minutes. And we'll have to see if Shell is going to make it out to you.
Uh-oh, what does that mean?
So we're gonna roll back those 30 minutes
Oh no. Uh-oh.
as we see the nurse walking down with their clipboard, punching the credit chip against their thumb to deposit the money into their account, and quickly pocketing the blank chip, making it over to the other nurse and just making idle chatter with them. They eventually talk and get to a point where they're both called to do something. The other nurse who was writing the report, gets up from their desk and door closes behind them, never having been finished or sent off. The other nurse, the one you gave the money to, then heads off and says, "You need to get the tools. I'll meet you at the room." And breaks off and goes back into the operating room where Shell is. Closes the door, puts like a obstruction in like that little small window so no one can see, and she digs through a couple of the cabinets and finds a I guess you would call it a syringe. Hucks it right into Shell's heart and doses him with adrenaline.
Nar.
Shell, you are immediately woken up. Everything is a daze, but you're also hyper focused at the same time. Your spine hurts a lot. But the nurse that is next to you is saying, "Your friends are waiting for you. You should go."
Oh. Okay. Alright. I think he'll try to get up then. Probably still. I don't think he's like confused, but like I think it's like that groggy confusion you get when you wake up
Yes.
too fast.
That is exactly what it is.
Yeah. Do I feel any different, or do I just feel fine aside for the spine?
You definitely feel off balance, but you're not losing your balance, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Okay. And I
You
think
get off
he'll
from
get-
the table, you don't fall over, but you definitely feel a little off, but you're walking perfectly fine.
Okay. He'll hurry out of the door. After I'm assuming, like, throwing on extra clothes, unless they just did it in his regular clothes.
No, they would have taken your clothes off.
Okay, yeah, alright, I'm gonna put my clothes back on.
Okay.
Or something.
You can feel that your inner pocket is a little bit it's a little filled out with something solid because there was nothing there before. It's like if you would put like a wallet in your in your front not your front pocket, but like your jacket pocket. That feeling of something being there when nothing used to be there is very evident there. As you're walking out, you're not going to do anything different, right? You're just walking straight out?
I think if he notices that thing, he'll be like touching at it. It's like, what that is that my phone?
It's folded paper.
Okay. Yeah, he'll take it out and read it.
It is a copy of the medical report. Are you going to read the whole thing in full? This will slow you down.
No, I think he'll pocket it and wait till he gets to the car.
Okay. So just skimming it over, looking at like the front page, you see that the medical report has cited that you have a tracker on you that is going to be removed, in addition to other hardware that was not registered.
What? No. Hold on. I think he'll like turn around real quick then and be like, nurse? Question?
Are you asking the same nurse that just let you go?
Maybe
That's the nurse
not.
you're asking?
I think that was the only one in there, right?
Yeah, but like if you had walked out of the room, you could have just talked to anybody. So I don't know who you're asking.
Yeah, it would have been that one, sorry.
Okay. They would respond to you and say, your friends are waiting for you.
I know. Quick question. What else was removed, do you know?
Nothing else was removed.
Oh. Okay. Alright. Thanks, I guess. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Doesn't know if he believes it or not, but doesn't have time to question it, so he hurries out.
Yeah, you walk down the hall. 32 minutes go by as you are greeted to Shell back in the main lobby. And the front desk agent ushers you over, Shell.
Yeah, he'll come over.
Wow, you woke up faster than most other people. I'm guessing the surgery was a success then. Please take the time to fill out the rest of the paperwork, and the charge looks like it is 50,000.
50,000? I was quoted 75. Oh, well thanks. Sure. He'll go ahead and pay and fill it out.
Make a perception check.
Oh no.
Yeah, you just
can I
signed the
use-
paperwork off. Oh yeah, you want to use a lucky? You want to use your
Yeah,
lucky? Okay.
I'm gonna use my lucky.
You sign off the paperwork real quick, but take a second just to look over the first few pages again, just to see what's going on about this. And they definitely quoted you 75,000. Illegal removal of a legally registered part. after inspection, that part was not legally installed in you.
Oh!
What?
That was an illegal part.
That's. I think the realization is very startling and confusing. Because if.
So
Put it
standard
in.
procedure. Removal of a part. Illegal part doesn't need to be registered.
Okay, I mean, that's a great.
Man, imagine if we went killing.
Yeah, he'll fill out the paperwork. Turn it in.
Please remove the credits from your inventory as well. And they sign off the paperwork, give you a patient card, and for everything that they're concerned about, you're good to go.
I'll just add a tracker. Do you happen to have the, last recorded bank statement thing?
Oh, you'd like a copy of the recording of the surgery in progress?
No, this is me asking you as the player.
Oh, wait, what are you asking?
You told me to remove the credits, but
Yeah,
like I'm
from-
charging my bank, so I don't have that tracker yet. And I'm
Oh, I see.
yeah.
So you haven't added the bank credits into your normal...
No.
Okay.
Toby.
What?
I forgot what I was just about to ask you. That's embarrassing.
It's okay.
Because it was an illegal tracker, do you think you could ask for the tracker itself?
Yeah, true. Can I have that?
They also don't need to send a message to
any-
whoever owns it.
Yeah, we don't have to
Yeah.
rush out anymore.
They would know that the tracker's turned off though. Whoever installed it.
Yeah, it's true. And that this would be the last place, but only if they were monitoring it. Monitoring it. But, real
So-
quick thing.
So, unfortunately, to answer your question, since this is an illegal tracker, they have to turn it into the authorities.
Okay, that's fine. I
But
was
since
gonna
it's
lose it either
illegal,
way.
they don't have to give them any of your information or private information. They
good.
give them your name at the very least, but they don't have to give them anything else.
Alright, cool.
Cool.
Do you happen to have the amount of money in my bank jotted down anywhere? I'll put it down so that you don't have to do it anymore.
Oh, do you want to take that over?
You requested I take it out, and
Oh, that's because I thought you had the bank credits written down.
Uh,
It's no big deal.
okay. Are you sure?
Yeah,
Alright.
don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah. If you still want the part, the tracker, at least the other three of you know, while this is on paper a up and up clinic, you could do things under the table.
Yeah, true. We might be able to buy it off of them.
We need this tracker.
It might be interesting to look into without it being in my head or spine or wherever it was. My back hurts.
Get you.
Carrying this team financially?
No wonder. Oh,
By the way, Shell, I am so glad you still have your money.
After he comes
Yeah.
out of surgery that could have maybe killed him, question mark. I'm so glad you have your money.
is the money okay?
Shell, is the money okay? Are you alright?
By the way, you owe me 10,000.
Yeah, I can do that. Doesn't even question it.
Okay.
Is there a way that we may be able to potentially purchase this tracker off of the clinic? And he's asking this quietly to the front person. Like, is there someone I can talk to about this?
Let me go see if I can find a nurse. Maybe they're a little more knowledgeable about these cybernetics. They can
Thank
tell
you
you
so
all
much.
about them. She
Appreciate it.
walks off, and about 5 minutes later, the same nurse comes up to you.
This is one hell of a day for her. She's probably like having a great time. Hey,
I thought you would have been out of here.
I thought I would have been too, but some things didn't line up, and now I'm kind of curious. Is there a way I could purchase the tracker off of the clinic that you know
I
of?
see. You want to see your back straightened out. Is that what this is?
A little bit.
What are you offering?
20K.
They hesitate for a moment, and then put their hand out for a handshake.
I put my hand out. If that's how we transfer this shit, then so be it.
The funds are immediately transferred from your bank. Oops. 20,000 is not deposited. The other one, undeposited. And
Withdrawn. Transfer.
That's the word.
Deposited. But
And
backwards.
reposited.
Deposited.
Unpositive.
Yes.
Unposited.
Yeah.
She walks off, and maybe like 10, 12 minutes later comes back and says, you forgot your operation bag. All of your things are in here.
Goodness, I'm so forgetful. Thank you. Yoink.
Make sure to rate us 5 stars.
Oh, I will. Have a nice night.
Or morning.
Or morning. I don't even know what time of day it is anymore. I need a coffee.
It's every time in this city. And they walk away.
You're not wrong.
Nice folk.
I'm just gonna assume that Shell gave Zen the 10,000 back.
I already
if you
took
think
it out of the bank.
Okay.
Because they said doesn't even question it. So
Yeah, I didn't question. He was like, "Oh, okay." Doesn't even know what it's about. Still doesn't care. It's only 10K
Wait,
kind of thing.
So you can just walk up to Shell and say, "Hey, you owe me 50,000," and he'll just be like, "Yeah, I guess I do."
He doesn't know
It's
what
just like,
happened
I'm
while
gonna
he was
have to
sleeping.
try this.
Yeah. We're taking advantage of this poor man.
No, I
poor is not the word I would use to describe you.
This poor rich man. Oh man.
This conversation
Topical.
sparks an inspiration within you, Darwin, thinking about the $24,100 of debt that you have that I can see in my notes.
Oh man. that's
I
painful.
also have that in my notes. I'll have to.
Right above the statement, you pack your own lunch.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Do any of you guys know how to drive? Because I don't feel like it.
I could drive.
Yeah, I do not.
I don't hear confidence in anybody's answers, so maybe I'll just
I-
My dexterity's +2 if we associate driving with dexterity.
I associate it with like, and I don't mean to sound sarcastic, just having a driver's license or having the ability to drive. But I don't know if
so,
there's like a
okay.
skill.
So there is a skill for driving. I'm not
Cool.
sure if any of you would have that, because that would constitute you as a professional driver.
So
Not
just
in this
regular
game.
driving.
That does not mean you don't know how to drive.
Okay.
So once again, not having proficiency in a skill doesn't mean you don't know how to use the skill. Having proficiency is more like saying you are at a professional level of it.
I honestly don't think Zenika's family's ever had a car. So
That's fine.
I
Yeah.
think Ryia would
Fly
honestly
everywhere.
know how to drive. She'd be expected to run errands at the very least at a low level.
Makes sense to me.
Cool.
Darwin would not know how to drive, but he's
Yeah.
always willing. He's willing to try
It really
anything.
is up to me.
Give it the old college try.
No, not in this car. We'll find a parking lot for you sometime, but like.
I hit like the only other car in the open parking lot.
How?
That was an episode of Bob's Burgers.
That's
That's happened to me
exactly
before.
what I was thinking of. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was thinking of. That episode of Bob's Burgers.
I
Tina!
haven't seen that, but
Uh,
I was coming out of a sushi place one time, and I was there until closing, and the sushi chef like had cleaned up, and we had stayed kind of late because we were drinking. The sushi chef like got out and then like drove his car into his trunk into my trunk, and there was literally no other cars in between his car and my car, and the next closest car was like 20 spots away.
Oh,
It was
man.
pretty incredible.
They
To
kissed.
this day, I have his number saved in my phone as Car Basher.
It's funny as hell.
Anyway,
Alright then, Darwin, fuck with this. Now you can play with the tracker. Ryia can drive. I do nothing.
now, Darwin, you're a technologiesman.
Uh-huh.
This tracker, having been removed, does not mean that it is not working.
Still turned on, right? It's just not connected to Shell anymore.
That's something that you'll have to check. But for sure, it's detached from Shell.
Okay. Should we check for this before we leave,
Probably.
perhaps? Yeah, I do so.
In
Shall
the
do so.
car?
We can drive to a park or something.
Yeah, we should definitely not go to our destination.
Yeah, we should drive around or something, and then, like, just away from here.
Okay, but in the car,
Oh no.
right?
Sure.
That's
I
Darwin,
know.
make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, I see. Oh,
Blood
no.
everywhere.
Well,
You get it on the floor, it spills out of the bag. It's now in
Ah.
your hands as you're trying to get
how
it all
big
back
is this
together.
thing?
They didn't get rid of the blood, they just put everything in there.
At least it's... Well, no, it's not blue anymore. It's probably red.
They didn't think they were gonna give it to you. They didn't have time to clean it.
They could have literally just poured the blood out.
What do you mean?
It's not even organic exactly. Like, maybe it is, but maybe not fully.
Poured the blood out like it's a beer can? What are you talking about, dude?
I'm not a beer can.
Just pour the blood out.
They could have put it out in their biosync.
Pour blood out
Sorry.
from the homies? Is that the new saying? Is that how it goes?
Pour,
No,
I mean,
wasn't it in this bag? This like
Yeah.
with the device, right? With the tracker?
They put the device in the bag.
Yeah, but like it's
The
got
bag
so
held...
much.
How much blood? How big is this thing?
It's like the length of your entire spine.
Oh!
That's a big
Back
tracker.
I
That's
thought
why
it
your
was like
back
a
hurts.
chip.
That's why your whole back hurts.
That's why my back hurts.
I see.
I thought it was like
Oh.
Everything
maybe,
makes sense now.
Yeah, I thought it was
I-
maybe like the size of like one of those like LED bulbs.
Apologies.
Yeah.
Like the,
I thought from the implication of your whole back hurting that would have been obvious. That's my fault.
No, I thought it was
I should have been
something
more
like
clear.
microchip sized at the base of his, like, at the top of his spine or something, base
Yeah,
of his neck. Kind of
That
like
would
does
definitely be
something.
more normal, but Darwin probably would have been able to clock like there. Not that many programs can run off something that small.
Oh, Jesus.
I see.
I feel lighter.
You probably do actually.
probably faster now. Yeah.
Jump a little higher.
Yeah, right? A little bit more
Oh.
flexible. Well, not right now.
Oh man. guess sorry. Number one, I like to begin by saying sorry.
Your shoes are also now bloody with blue blood. And whoever's
Just
sitting next to
spilled-
Darwin, one of your shoes also get bloodied.
I've just spilled shit everywhere.
Okay, Darwin's in the back, right? Because Shell would
man.
definitely be in the front.
Yeah, I'm a
Okay,
passenger
cool. So I'm
princess
safe
when I'm
'cause
not
I'm
driving.
So yeah, Zenika's in the back and she's just looking horrified at Darwin, and she's seeing like blood on her like her favorite boots, and she's not happy about it.
Oh no.
Darwin
He
like
didn't
looks up
wash.
at Zeneca and smiles, but not that he thinks it's funny. He's just, oh god, I'm gonna die. One of those.
She just kind of glares at him and said, "You're lucky they're black."
We should get to
Well-
looking at this thing, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are some things that we can? Maybe we should see if it's just switched on still. I'll go ahead and check for that.
Make a coding check. You pull out your phone is bloody now. You can't.
My hands
you
are-
can't,
Do
you
you have
can't
another
do
ready?
anything with it. You're just
I did.
sliding blood across the screen, dude.
It's a disaster.
I have one more lucky. Can I
Yeah.
use it
Good,
here?
good. Thank
You're like
God.
rubbing the blood on your shirt, trying to clean it off, and you're
My-
trying to get any kind of traction, just to
I gotta
use your
hold my
phone.
hands, and my hands are sweaty.
Yeah.
Zeneca's
But
just
yes,
staring right now.
you're able to see that there is a function running on this that it's on, but that's all that's running. So the device, it's like saying, like your phone is on, but
Huh.
like you haven't started an app yet.
It's not connected to anything.
Oh, so like can I tell if like any of those tracking processes still are functional?
They're not.
They're not.
Like
'cause it's removed from-
Tracking is off. So it's
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's because it's been removed.
so.
First of all, I'll tell everybody this. that,
Imagine it's like this:
on,
like
but-
you have a surge protector and you plug it in, but nothing else is connected to the surge protector.
I see.
Or laptop battery. Hold the laptop.
Yeah. So it's not. It's on still,
Right.
but it's not connected to everything.
Yeah, it's not doing anything. Yeah.
It's not doing anything. It's just a normal tracker, which means
Good.
that the other part, the tracking part, might be inside of you,
What do you mean? Like, no,
unless the processes exist within this tracker themselves.
I'm thinking that's the tracker. It's just not connected to anything to track. I don't know. I don't know if that's how that works or not.
I feel like
Yeah,
you
man.
misunderstood what I'm trying to put down here, Darwin.
Oh, like all of the processes are inside of the tracker, but now that it's not connected, it's been removed. They're like the processes aren't running anymore because it has nothing to track.
Sure.
Yeah, more or less.
I mean, that's not what I said. I haven't confirmed that, but that you
Oh,
can think that if you
that's-
like.
That's what I'm thinking is happening.
Sure. Okay.
Oh man.
All I've
Well,
said
that's-
is this device in front of you is like using your web browser, except right now your web browser is on the About Blank page. It's just on, and that's it.
I see. Yeah, I kind of understand it. I just don't know how this thing works.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, that's
fully.
Put it back in the bag
understand.
then. You're getting blood all over my car.
I mean, as long as it's not tracking us, it should be fine.
Good.
Come
Anybody know the directions to this place?
Where are we
We're going
going?
to Barksville, right?
Yeah, Darwin's office. I
Yeah, we're
think,
going to
or his
the
home or
office.
something.
Yeah, Ryia
Like-
would have pulled it up, I'm sure.
Is that where we're living now? Because I don't think so.
The office is
gotta
a pretty
figure
nice
something
place.
out.
Holy
Yeah.
shit! I almost did a spit take.
Oh no.
It's just where we're going until we can figure shit out.
Okay.
Alright.
It has security, if
Okay.
nothing else.
Okay, that's a relief.
Oh no, I don't have a job. What am I gonna do about this orb business?
You could go back and say sorry.
I could go back and say sorry, but then they'll like do the stuff again, and I don't want to forget.
Okay.
Okay. I'll keep it in mind.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure something out for work. So, as she's kind
Taps
of
on the
driving,
wheel.
is this the first time you've bled in your car, or?
Just gives her a look.
Okay,
He looks tired.
I understand. We're not talking right now. I'll just put something on the radio.
Seabat plays.
Like accidentally turn it to maybe like whatever country is in this.
Ew!
Universe.
Sorry, that was visceral.
It's really, oh my god. No, no, no. That's dubstep. No.
So, what do we do about Kara?
Oh shit.
I think she's okay, I just don't know where she's at. She should be maybe awake by now, I'm hoping. I don't know.
Do you think she'll be? You know, like she wouldn't report you or anything, right?
Don't know.
I don't think so.
If that's the case, then we've lost a major ally, and arguably the unifying factor for why we're all here, so... She kind of hits the steering wheel with her hand, like, what are we doing?
Easy.
I have full faith in her, and I base that on absolutely nothing. I base that on love.
You might not
Alright,
even
well-
know what happened yet, so... Might have that.
I'll
And-
choose to believe that, Darwin.
We still need to find the orbs too.
Yeah. But... Also... Do we?
It's good that we have this bigger picture of things that we need to do, but we also should focus on the immediate thing of
I'm just making conversation because we've got a bit of a drive.
yeah.
I'm gonna check my phone. Has Kara responded or anything?
No.
I'll send another text. Like, are you alive? Question mark, question mark.
Your text is immediately responded to with the message that this number is no longer in use.
Oh no. Darwin, can you try? I know it's the same number, but I don't know.
I will also try.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Fuck.
I may know of a possible link or connection, but
What are
have
you
to
talking
think
about, Darn?
I'll have to think about how to approach this.
What is it?
The last time where I met up with Kara, I visited this place and got the second orb. I had met a previous connection, someone that I had known. And that's pretty much it, actually.
Where did they get the orb?
That part I actually don't know.
Hmm.
They've acquired it through means
Means.
of which were not revealed to me, or maybe has been revealed to me, but I cannot remember. Well, most likely had not been revealed to me.
And you
I
trust
can't
this
remember.
person?
I do. Also, all I can remember from the interaction is the plan. That's all I can remember. It's just baked into my brain now.
Perfect.
A contingency plan.
The plan. Um,
But if they gave you the orb, how can they help us now? Like,
I mean, they had that connection to Kara, right? Kara's the person that's.
are
I
you
guess.
asking us? We don't know. We weren't there.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying is that Kara had led me to this person that had the orb, and so therefore, like, if Kara led me to this person, Kara must have a connection with that person, right?
I mean, that
Sounds
makes
a
sense
little
to me.
flimsy, but maybe.
I mean, it's at least better of a lead than nothing.
Do you have a way of contacting this person?
I do not.
Well,
This is-
then.
This is gonna be kind of a shot in the dark. What happened was I went to this this location, was led to another location, and then this person just was working at that second location.
Working?
Working?
You know, you realize how vague this sounds, right?
Perhaps undercover. At that other location. They're in hiding, perhaps?
Do they have a name?
Their name, they were just the bartender at that place.
I squint. Insight check, may I?
Yeah, Zeneca wants in on this too. Just he's being very, very weird.
It's a long pause.
Darwin, this is obviously you trying to hide information, so roll a deception check.
Okay.
At least you're good at those. But are you that good?
Am I? Probably not.
Wowie.
Are you that good?
Oh no.
You can all clock that Darwin is trying to move the conversation past whatever just happened.
Can even I clock it, even though I'm
I'm
driving?
just driving. And
You
you got
probably
your
just-
eyes on the rearview mirror.
You
Yeah,
can probably
I'm
just
just
tell by the
curious.
tone of my voice. Is that everything
You-
just sounds like I'm ending it in a question?
Do you want me to cast Detect Thoughts again? Because I can. I'm sorry.
I
Darwin,
mean,
if you don't want to
if you
do the
do,
expense
I would
reports for this
resist.
week, I suggest you start talking.
No.
Come on, Darwin.
Leverage.
We're in this together, man.
Well,
What did she say?
Actual work, my only weakness.
I was threatening him to have to do the expense reports.
My only weakness. Am I gonna fold this person and not protect this? This is the person I'm trying to protect their identity.
This is literally what you fought with Kara for.
This is also what I thought.
Enabled.
Yeah. I mean,
Literally the reason that you had the argument with her.
yeah. To also, like, not reveal this information, right?
That, and also, like, she has a lot of secrets.
Mhm.
So, like,
Oh, yeah. You just gotta trust me, sort of thing.
Is there a reason why you can't tell us? I mean,
Yes, because this person's, like, well-being might be compromised.
okay.
And I feel, some semblance of care for this person.
Then what? What? What do you want to do?
We could. I mean, I cannot tell you their name, but we could try to find them at that last place that I saw them.
So you're going to have us meet them in person, but not know their name?
Should I just go by myself?
Do you want to die?
Can I do some sort of check to see if Seneca's put 2 and 2 together?
Ooh.
Because these are a lot of
that's
things.
actually a
Like,
pretty good question. Yeah, that kind
because
of
it's someone who's potentially been in hiding, someone that Darwin trusts. Like, there's one name that comes to
Hey.
mind that, like, we're aware of who this person is, and we were looking for them before.
That's
Okay.
fair.
Darwin,
like, I just
what
did a lot
is
of effort.
your what's your charisma modifier?
plus 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a investigation DC 18.
Oh god.
So it's hard, but not very hard.
Okay.
I believe.
Wow.
Nice.
You
Very
don't
good.
know very many people that also know Darwin and vice versa. It's a likelihood.
Darwin has no
But-
friends, so it's like.
He's a loser.
Well, I mean, there's no confirmation that he doesn't have friends, but like at the same
of
time,
the friends we know.
right? Like you've only known him for a couple weeks. You know this was someone he was looking for. He just hasn't confirmed it himself. It seems likely.
Our friends. You guys are my friends. Also, that one kid's mom. She's my friend now.
Ours a friend.
Darwin, look at me.
I kind of do that thing that dogs usually do, where I like
Just a side eye,
turn my head,
but like really
Turn
well.
my
I turn my head to the side, and I kind of like look at you, and then look down and like look at you. I make eye contact, but in like the most minimal way possible.
Do not perceive me completely.
Yeah.
Only a
Darwin?
little.
Darwin,
Yes.
are you talking about Bob?
Do you think I'm talking about Bob?
I think you're talking about Bob.
I might be talking about Bob.
Was that so
You
hard?
found him? Wait, Bob Anthony knows Kara?
I was just as surprised as you were.
How do they know each other?
I don't know.
Of course you don't.
Because you didn't pay attention.
I was too busy laughing.
Could be work related. I don't know.
Mm-mm.
Maybe he did something for her. I don't know.
Only I knew Kara's last name. That'd be great.
Would I know her last name? Working with her?
Oh yeah, you probably would. It's Pache.
How do you spell that?
Pace.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say that it's Pache.
Oh, then they're not related.
Well, is Anthony... Is Bob Anthony hyphenated? Is it one first name? Like, what's his last name?
Bob Anthony is definitely his whole first name.
I hate it.
Bob
Bob
Anthony.
Anthony Pache.
That's actually kind of a cool name.
Darwin,
Yeah,
you would
right.
probably know this because you were his partner at one point. His last name is Ryan David. There are no hyphens in that entire name. There's no hyphens
Sorry,
in his
that's what
first name
killed
or his last
David.
name.
Bob Anthony Ryan David.
Yeah.
Don't make the man say it again. I'll fucking cry.
Oh my goodness.
He said it was such a straight-faced tone, too.
This guy.
Well, I've
has-
known for a while, so you know.
Yeah.
I've
So
had
you've
time
had time
with
to
this
come
joke.
to terms with it.
Yeah.
I see.
Poor
Mr. Ryan
person.
David has been waiting in the wings for a long time.
Miss Ryan David.
Wait, so what are his initials?
Bard. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
His initials are BR.
But he...
Bob Anthony is one name with no hyphens or spaces.
So
no,
technically
he's-
not, but yeah.
He has to be the bard god hidden, and we found him. Damn it.
It's true. I believe it's my headcanon. He's our game's Gleer.
My entire conversation with Darwin has been me subtly using a monstrously high charisma score for him to follow the contingency plan. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yep.
All right.
The plan. You already know.
So he's undercover at a bar somewhere, working as a bartender.
That is correct.
All right.
As far as I know, I mean, that's the last time I saw him. That's what he was doing.
Do you remember which bar?
I do.
Do you think he'd still be there now that you know that he was undercover there? Wait, how
don't.
long have you known he's been okay?
Timeline's a little bit fuzzy. Since
Darwin.
It's been 2 days.
it's been 2 days.
Yeah.
Oh man, I have a really poor sense of time.
You're a dog. That makes sense.
That's also true. That's like canonically true.
30 minutes could be 3 days. You don't know.
Yeah. It's been
It's been.
around 24 years. No, it's been 2 days. Did I know that? Maybe not.
You went to that bar, you got the
Mhm.
orb, you went back home, you had the scene at home, you left,
Put it in the fridge.
went back
we
to Kara,
fought.
right?
Yeah.
You went back home, and then hung out at Shell's house for a bit, went back to find Kara. That's all been like 2 days.
Yeah,
We did a lot in 2 days.
we did a lot. I had surgery this day. It's been weird.
It's still Friday.
And you had
Patient
yeah.
procedure.
We fought those like light and dark versions of us. Found Kara. We became those crazy versions of us. You were like in a hospital somehow.
But yeah, we're not gonna
Went to
talk
go-
about how many people died.
When we looked for you,
Wait, what are you talking
came
about?
back.
What?
People
well-
died? What?
Okay, we gotta unpack this later, gang.
Maybe, yeah. For now,
One likes to be confronted in a steel box moving at like 70 miles an hour.
yeah.
About murders.
that they may or may not have committed.
I remember none of them, to be fair, but it doesn't matter because I remember many others that I have. But that's a different story. I would like to send an email to Kara if I can, since the phone number didn't work. So
Okay.
she can see when she can.
You send off the email, and it immediately bumps back and says, "This email does not exist."
Man, I wish that that was now.
Shell,
Yeah.
do you remember, we did end up reporting that Kara might be compromised, so maybe they just turned off all of her contacts.
I guess so.
Might be better to maybe call the hospital directly.
The one that was destroyed?
Oh, right. But she's safe, right?
I didn't touch her. And her vitals looked fine.
Okay.
I don't know why I seem to recall, and this might be just like me, maybe gaslighting myself. When you contacted your core about Kara, they said to cut off contact and not speak with her, right?
When I contacted what?
When you didn't you contact someone about Kara
No.
when they were like lost, and they were like, oh, maybe they had done something with her eyes, and so like her security was compromised, and then they're like, we should not contact her for a while or something like that.
I don't know. I just know that like that's what I noticed when I grabbed her, found her, like with her eyes and stuff. That might have been over the table chatter, I'm not sure.
Am I just making stuff up now?
No, you're probably not. I just don't really
Maybe.
remember.
It's possible. It's also really possible that I just thought about it, but no, because that might tie in with why we can't contact her now.
Shell, assuming that you even did do all of this, was she your target?
I don't know. I don't know what was happening. It almost feels like she was. Because I was kind of going through the wall toward her rather than up through the floors like I've been like I had been.
That's monstrous. Sorry, I mean, I didn't mean like you were a monster. It's like foot in mouth.
Sure. It doesn't matter. What's done is done, but I'm just not sure what exactly happened or what that was or if it will happen again.
Wow. So is everyone aware of what was happening with Darwin? Like the personality shifts?
I would say no.
No, okay.
Not really.
Then I won't say what.
Not
Not
the
until
shifts,
he's
but we-
explained. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Then I will keep driving in silence.
Nice. Hell yeah. Let's get there.
What is your destination? The office?
The office, I believe.
Okay. Then the office is where we will resume this game in the new year.
Crying. We'll see you there.
Oh man, crazy.
Thanks for playing, guys, and hope you guys a wonderful happy new year, and I will see you in roughly 2 weeks or so.
Happy holidays, everybody.
No, you.
Happy. That's what I
Happy
said.
New
Yeah.
Year.
Oh shit.